Day 56, from hosted meeting link to embeddable widget. So this idea has been sitting in the back of my mind for a while, especially when I was working on more of the bundle improvements before transitioning to this Pailkit, Pailflow, and it's embeddables. Back when the bundle was just solely bubble, people would constantly ask for custom interfaces, but Bubble makes that nearly impossible to do at with any sort of ease and scale. But now with actual code, it's way more approachable. One big thing is an audio only interface that I get asked about relatively often. So today I decided to test something. How hard would it be to turn what I have with Pailkit into a widget, especially since it's technically sitting up on top of a different widget, which is the daily iframe. And I wanted to see how it would work with layers. And it wasn't that hard, which I think opens up some more possibilities, not just for the hosted experiences, but with what I'm building. If I have these certain outcome flows, I can put the entirety of the experience inside an embeddable that folks can just use, plan it in their workspace, plan it in their app. I'm also really excited to think about this MCP. There's been a lot of talk about generative UI with generative AI, where the LLM generates an interface. And so I know that all of this is going to speak to MCPs so that, especially for anybody who uses AI workflows, they can trigger the outcomes from those AI interfaces. But with hopefully this test with embeds will inform some of that generative UI that might become more commonplace, and it will really then work wherever anybody works. Not the most immediately useful, and I know I'm kind of straying away from the goal today, but hey, it's day after Thanksgiving, it's Black Friday, still technically a holiday, and so we can have some fun. And that's it for today. I'm Lola. I'm building Pailkit out in the open, focus on flows that deliver real world outcomes through a single API call. Whole thing is open source if you want to tinker or self-host. If you want the hosted version running for you without any setup tax, hop on the early access list in the description.